Chakwewa, the cut yet let ka come chit. Yakashada honey, plain, nuts cook to Jew. But let's go now the how time.
Kasha the honey, Kėdukà hook, jeet in.
Kagan kuah atudahiuni.
Kagan.
Simlauch Yochet Duasaug. My co-teachers were Kėdukà Jack and Gwynnikwake, Morgan Pennycook, and Sherry Green, our intrepid linguist.
When I finally got serious about trying to learn my language, I found that there were not enough resources. There was no curriculum. People underestimate how dire our situation is. They don't understand that our language is so near to extinction that in the next 10 to 20 years it could be gone. And so radical action is needed.
What people don't realize when they try to learn a language is the sheer number of hours it takes to become a proficient speaker. I follow the Paul Creek curriculum model. When we develop language courses, we try to make them in 100-hour chunks because you really need to put in at least 1,000 hours to get to the point where you can storytell and speak in immersion, and then 2,000 hours to become an advanced speaker.
The group will reconvene in August to pilot the first draft of a second textbook in a week-long immersion binge in a wall tent on the land. The second textbook, Lingit Story 1, consists of 25 traditional Tlingit stories taught at a beginner level with 450 original illustrations. The stories were recorded with elders Anachlaha, Sam Johnson, and Keishi, Bessie Cooley, both from Teslin.
In the wall tent, we actually created a zone where there was nothing but language for 5 days. And this was a gift we gave ourselves, and this is the gift I always encourage other language learners to create, that sacred zone of language for yourselves where nothing exists but you and language, and you use the walls to hold everything else out while you can focus completely on your language.
Kumziti. Ajaya, you are Kumziti. Shudliech. Sunday way Kėdukà. Sunday way Ajaya, you are Kushish.
We have been developing curriculum for 2 textbooks simultaneously. Our textbook is comprised of 15 stories. Each story has 25 sentences, and we learned from the recordings of our elders these stories, and we had original artwork created for the recordings to go directly with the recordings. All of the vocabulary and the information that we learned in textbook 1 was directly applicable in textbook 2. And so to learn textbook 1 was so essential to be able to come out and learn textbook 2. It was very difficult and exhausting, but it fed our souls like nothing we have felt in a long time, to be able to learn this language that we've been looking for our entire lives.
Congratulations. I'm sorry, I don't know the name for congratulations in Tlingit. I got Twasigu, the Kadiwan, Yayina Papai, Yukatangia Kaye Jine. However, I would like to say congratulations to all of you that are working on our language. Lakmasa Shtuqahatiti, Hayukatangi Kaye Jine, Ye Awe Haji Yekwati. How I appreciate somebody working on our language. That way we will have it still. It won't be gone.
I think that I didn't realize how much I had learned until I was talking on the phone with my boyfriend last night. I began telling him the story of Raven, which is the most difficult story we learned all week. And I was able to recite from memory almost every single sentence in a story of 25 sentences. And they weren't easy sentences to learn. We struggled in the classroom. You know, we're in this environment and we're learning and we're just hitting the ground running, and we don't really have time to stop and consider how momentous this is, how amazing and incredible it is to be able to come out here and learn, even with the small amount of people that we had, 5 stories in Tlingit, and to be able to tell those stories to our children. It's like nothing you could have ever asked for or ever imagined you would be allowed to ask for.
Wet Kachko, 2 years with city. Achaya, you are Yakagan, this ka Kutkanaha, Kumziti.